If you're looking for a city that's going to impress you on day one, Cleveland is probably not it. And not because it's bad, because it doesn't perform. If you need a place that sells itself the moment you land, that gives you instant validation that you made it, Cleveland is going to feel flat to you. This city doesn't greet you with spectacle or status. It doesn't reward you for showing up. It just grows on you slowly, quietly, and in ways that don't necessarily photograph well. So if you're chasing a feeling of arrival, you're going to be disappointed here. Cleveland doesn't care about your expectations, and it doesn't work very hard to change your mind. Cleveland is not for you if you need visible momentum to feel safe about your decision. Some cities are loud about progress. There's always something new, something shiny, something announcing itself. Cleveland's not built that way. The movement here is subtle. Projects take time. Neighborhoods change in years, not months. So if your nervous system needs signals of acceleration to feel settled, you'll feel uneasy here. You'll keep waiting for the big reveal that never comes. The payoff in Cleveland is consistency and not spectacle. And if you live by buzz and energy, the quiet's going to mess with you. Cleveland is also not for you if you treat weather like a deal breaker instead of a reality. So if you need sunshine as a lifestyle feature, if long gray stretches feel like a personal insult, if winter changes your mood in ways you can't shake, this is not your place. You don't move to Cleveland for the climate. You tolerate the climate for everything else. That's the bargain. If you're already making peace with winter before you arrive, you'll be fine. If you're hoping it won't be that bad, you're going to resent it by year 2. Cleveland isn't for you if you need a perfectly polished environment around you to feel calm. This city, it can be rough around the edges. In places, it still looks like it's figuring itself out. So if visible polish is a requirement for you to feel at ease, Cleveland will feel very unfinished in a way that makes you uncomfortable. There's beauty here, but you have to know how to see it. If you're scanning everything for flaws instead of function, you're going to focus on the wrong things and miss the point of the place. Cleveland is not for you if you define lifestyle by nightlife. If your ideal week is built around being out late, bar hopping, trend chasing, and a scene that's constantly reinventing itself, Cleveland will not feed that part of you. The social life here exists, but it's not performative. People tend to move inward and not outward. So if you're looking for constant entertainment as a way to feel alive, you'll eventually feel bored here. Cleveland leans toward roots and not necessarily escape. This is also not the right city if you want to live based on reputation alone. So Cleveland doesn't carry you socially. It won't impress people you talk to. You won't get credit just for saying you live here. If you're wired to derive identity or validation from where you live, this city won't give you what you're looking for. Living in Cleveland means quietly choosing it and not using it as a signal to other people. So if you need a city to say something about you, Cleveland is not your place. Cleveland isn't for you if you're allergic to humility. Now, this city has been written off. It's been misunderstood, overlooked, laughed at. And if you need to be surrounded by a place that feels superior, Cleveland will irritate you. You want to enjoy living somewhere that doesn't command automatic respect. If being underestimated bothers you, you're going to feel out of place. Cleveland doesn't try to prove itself, and neither do the people who stay. If you're always measuring status, you'll feel like you're living somewhere beneath you. Cleveland is also not for the hyper-ambitious who need their environment to pressure them constantly. There are cities that push you simply by existing inside them. Cleveland doesn't push you. It gives you room. If you need external intensity to fuel your internal drive, you might feel like you're losing your edge here. Cleveland doesn't demand. It just invites. If you mistake that for laziness or stagnation, you'll outgrow the city emotionally long before you outgrow it practically. Cleveland is not for you if you're a chronic comparer. If you constantly stack your life against other places you've lived or visited, you'll never let Cleveland be what it is. You'll keep asking why this cafe isn't like that one, why this street doesn't look like that one, why this city doesn't feel like the other one. If you're always mentally living somewhere else, Cleveland will punish you for it. This is a city that rewards presence. So if you're not able to be where you are, you'll never settle here. This city also isn't for you if you expect instant belonging. Cleveland doesn't assimilate you overnight. People are not transactional here. You won't land and suddenly feel plugged in just because you showed up. Relationships take time. Communities take repetition. So if you're expecting a welcome mat, you'll miss the slower invitation that's actually happening. Cleveland requires patience socially. If you don't have it, you'll conclude the city is cold when the truth is that you didn't stay long enough to be known. Cleveland isn't for you if potential frustrates you. This city is full of it. It's in progress by nature. If incomplete things bother you, you'll be irritated daily. Cleveland is not a finished project. If you need everything to feel fully realized, you'll be distracted by what isn't done instead of grounded by what is. This is a place where you participate in improvement, not just enjoy it. And Cleveland is absolutely not for you if you move because it's cheaper without asking yourself why. If you come here strictly to escape another city and not because you actually want this one, the resentment will catch up to you. Savings don't replace alignment. Lower numbers on paper don't fix dissatisfaction. If Cleveland is a downgrade in your mind the moment you arrive, you won't last. This city needs to be a decision, not a fallback. Here's the thing. Cleveland isn't trying to be your dream city. It's just trying to be Cleveland. If you can live in a place without needing it to perform for you, impress others for you, or constantly entertain you, Cleveland might fit better than you expect. If you want a city that leaves you alone enough to build a life inside it, Cleveland makes sense. If you want neighborhood over novelty, if you want substance over signal, and patience over pressure, Cleveland might actually feel like relief. But if any of the things I've said hit a nerve in a way that feels defensive instead of clarifying, this probably isn't your place. And that's not an insult, it's just information. Cleveland doesn't win by being everything. It wins by being specific. If you're still trying to figure out whether this city fits you, not just financially, but emotionally and practically, that's exactly the conversation I have with people every single week. If you want somebody who will tell you the truth about whether Cleveland is a smart move for you instead of trying to sell it to you, you can schedule a call to me. We'll get direct, we'll get honest, and you'll leave knowing whether Cleveland makes sense for your life and whether your future is better somewhere else.